myself as a middle schooler, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just be honest.
Hey guys, I'm Om Karnayak. I'm 8th.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second day of the CISA High School Boys Basketball Competition here in Kiev International School, right here in this beautiful Svetoshin Arena. Oh, we have a surprise for you. It's not Mal. Today we have Onkar. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Om Karnayak. I'm in 8th grade, middle school, and I'm here to replace Malik because he quit. No, I'm joking.
He's a really great basketball player, playing on the Ukrainian national team, I guess. And, well, we'll be your two hosts for the first game today, which is AIS Bucharest Vampires versus the AIS Vilnius Iron Wolves. Two giants from yesterday who came out. Let me tell you the standings real quick. So Bucharest and Vilnius were second and third after yesterday.
Yeah.
And actually in first, you may have guessed it, is AIS Warsaw, the Warriors, with a 2-0 win-loss ratio. Total 122 points scored and point difference 56. The Bucharest Vampires, which we have here on the left side of the court, also had a 2-0 win-loss ratio, 101 total points scored with a 41-point difference. And then we had two teams that tied in terms of wins and losses, AIS Vilnius and KIS Varsity Team, both won one, lost one. Total for, yeah, go ahead.
Vilnius had a record of 1-1 with a total point scored of 141, and their point difference is 0 somehow.
Yeah. So we're ranking them by point difference, and then now we go into the negatives. So KIS Varsity Team, 122 points scored, minus 2 point difference. That means they let in more than they scored. And that's just because they played the hardest teams yesterday. And today they'll be playing the JV team, so I think that their standings will be bumped up to second or first by the end of the day. And we have AIS Budapest with 2 losses, 110 points scored, but minus 25 point difference. They also had some tough games yesterday, and only one game in between them to get rested. So, like Malik and I explained, that's probably why.
Fatigue kicks in quick.
Oh yeah, fatigue does, and he'll tell you that from personal experience. Then KIS JV at the bottom, you know, the hosts, the winners come in last with 2 losses, total 35 points scored, and minus 70 point difference. So those are the standings. Now, what do you have to say? What are your predictions for the end of the day?
I'm guessing our varsity team is going to jump up really quickly because since we're playing our JV team, which is going to be a quite easy game. But I'm guessing that Warsaw's going to get bumped down, and so is Bucharest. But rather than that, I think everything else is going to be mildly the same thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, you know, the first and second games today are between the giants of this tournament so far. We have Bucharest, Vilnius, and then up next is Warsaw and Budapest. Right. And so
it's back-to-back games.
Back-to-back games. So stay tuned and, you know, have your cup of coffee this fine morning and watch these games. And it'll be your little gift, especially to, we know that the high school girls basketball teams are watching. Happy Women's Day to you.
Yeah, happy Women's Day. Shout out to all the women out there.
Yes, shout out. And Onkar, are there any special women that you'd like to congratulate today?
Watch out. That's all I got to say. Watch out for next year, girls.
All right. I'd like to say happy Women's Day to my mother and to Hope in Belgrade. All right. Now, let's see. From yesterday, we know that this Vilnius team has 2 really strong players, number 31 and 21. And as I was talking to my guests last night, I learned that their number 21, whose name is Hubertas, is actually on the national U19 team. So he's really a legend. And
Bucharest. Bucharest would be the green team. Vilnius would be the...
That's right. Vilnius is blue, the Iron Wolves. And so their number 21, Hubertas, is on the big league. And yeah, he was a big scorer. As you can see, he's actually not on the field right now. Oh no, he's at the post. That's him. And then over here, we also have their sort of counterpart.
Yeah.
Arion, Andre, Malik and I, favorite player.
Their numbers should be 15, 7, and 10, right?
Yeah. The top players of the Bucharest team, and we'll be keeping track of their record this game for your guys' information.
Yeah.
So,
this should be a very interesting game since both teams have great ball movement and great scores on their teams, which makes this game a high-scoring game, I assume. Unless their defense pulls up, which, if that's the case, then this is going to be one game to watch.
Oh, I agree.
Definitely.
And Onkar was here yesterday, just not in the booth, of course, but you still watched the game, so you know all about these teams. And also, what would you say is like the main difference between middle school basketball and high school basketball?
Just ball movement and team playing. In middle school, I see a lot more individual games and a lot of individual power inside the games. But in high school, you can't just rely on one person anymore. It has to be a team effort. Oh, here goes in the dunk. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the Vampires
Now
and
they're starting up the layup lines while the other team is shooting free throws, which is a very good. Like both teams are having very efficient training schemes.
Vampires and Iron Wolves are just getting warmed up right now. 2.5 minutes on the clock before game time. And so, yeah, all of you guys, 9 o'clock Kiev time is the start. Please be there to watch. This is a big game, a big start to the second day in this tournament that we're so proud to host. What's that? Yeah, Vilnius.
Bucharest seems to be the bigger team rather than Vilnius. Vilnius has a lot more smaller players, but I'm assuming their endurance is a lot bigger, and they seem to be a lot more shooting-oriented team. And Vilnius relies on size and strength over what they have in skills terms.
You're absolutely right. Oh, we have Malik here joining us
Hey,
just
he
before
came back.
before the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, 8th
Yes,
of
yes,
March,
8th of March, Malik. Are there any special women you'd like to congratulate?
Ina Moody, if you're watching.
I already did. Thank you, though. Thank you. So here we have the teams getting in the huddle, and as you said, yes, Bucharest does have the height advantage, but I was discussing with my guests who are from Vilnius what they thought about, their opponents for the first game, and they said that their bench is just full of rats and trash. And so they say that they'll have the starting five, which are very strong and mostly equal, but if any of their players have to get subbed out, then Vilnius will gain the advantage. As you can see, overall, yes, they have the height advantage, but Vilnius has number 50, which is the biggest big man in the tournament.
Yeah. But he also eventually has to get subbed out, which will give Vilnius the advantage. The Bucharest the advantage once again.
Yesterday we saw, his name's Jacob, and he was put in for 3 minutes at a time only because, well, I guess you don't have that much stamina when you're that big.
He's big, yeah.
But yeah, he's 6'5".
6'5".
Almost
at
6'6". Yeah.
Goodness graciousness.
He's massive.
How heavy is? How heavy he is?
Oh, I have no idea,
Yeah,
but I'd
okay.
put it around 160 pounds,
my
I don't
goodness.
know. He's big boy. and he's not afraid
to move your body around.
put in
that
the
much.
pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To move your body that much at that
You
height
can't
and that
knock him
size.
down. You can't. If he's under the post, the ball is his.
If he gets his footwork down, I'm just gonna say it now. He's probably gonna be unstoppable.
So here we have the teams coming on the court, shaking hands with the ref. As you can see, starting five, we do have Arian Andre, Teo, and number 10. 10, 7, 15, the top three players.
Top three players.
And 31 for
21.
Vilnius.
31,
21's on there. And number 52.
Or
50
52.
50 is
Yeah.
Jacob. 31's name is Nikita, or Nick.
Mhm.
And he's got great ball handling. Yesterday we saw lots of behind the back passes and in between the legs.
Yeah.
Let's
but
take a look at the action now.
It's good that he is flashy, but it's also good that he sticks to the fundamentals and doesn't do any dumb plays. That will drive his coach crazy. No doubt.
Oh yeah, but you know who did do some interesting plays? Was actually number 15 from Bucharest. He had some fast breaks here and there, but he went for a dunk or just a little trick shot, and it didn't work out. So
well, it was a fast break. Might as well take it if you're in high school.
might as well. And especially if you're on the national team, you know, you really have to.
Just
And it
have
was
that-
against the JV team, so
Oh, okay. They'll.
they weren't at like a loss or anything.
Yeah,
They weren't.
It wasn't that crazy.
There was
of a
no
game.
fear of losing.
If
you
it
know?
was against Warsaw, then his coach would just get to the bench.
Oh, he'd
and
be
no
pretty
doubt.
mad. The thing about Warsaw, though, people say the Warriors are a really strong team, and they are.
Yeah.
But they had some lucky games yesterday too,
Yeah.
and I gotta say, they only have 8 players on their team, and sure, each one of them has their own strength and
Mhm.
position, and each one's iconic. And here they are
Yeah.
walking
Yeah.
on the left side of the field.
But their chemistry is something else. Like, I was standing behind them in the bench, and all of them are hugging each other. All of them are just like best friends with each other. This is not a team. This is a brotherhood that they have.
Yeah,
Rather than a team.
it's very tight, but it's also very, I don't know, very private. There's like only 8 players
Yeah.
that they brought to the tournament.
It's not much attention that the coach has to divide amongst. It's also nice to see that there are female coaches. Here comes a tip off.
Female refs. Yeah.
I mean, female refs. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So
31.
Jake easily got the ball, number 31 to 21 on the
21.
west side, moving to the
Let's see,
center.
10 guarding 21. This is a really good matchup. Let's see.
He
Easy
finds
pass.
30 in
pass.
the side, 21 to 31. 3-point attempt, nope. 32.
A lot of good spacing in high school. And the thing is, yeah, good job. A three-pointer, that's good.
And there is the legend Hubertus, who brings us the first 2 points of the tournament. Iron
First 3 points.
3 points. Sorry.
Yeah.
3-0 for the Iron Wolves.
There's
a
a lot.
surprise lead for the underdogs.
Oh,
Here's 30
that's a miss.
on the west side.
Oh, good
Goes
steal.
up.
It's a deflection, and he gets on. I thought it would be a fast break, but Euro step, and oh, that's a miss.
31
good.
driving
Wow.
up fast.
Fast break. 31 gets in three Wolves. Oh, foul.
Nearly got the and one there. He'll be
It's foul.
given 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
Oh,
it'll be an inbound.
that's strange, but okay. There seems to be a slight delay. Okay, there we go.
All right, here we have Andre Orion on the ball.
They seem to be playing a 3-2 zone game.
8
which-
back to 15.
This leaves a lot of
15
3-point
drives,
options.
floater. Oh, and he sinks it, and that's his response to the
swish.
Wolves, and it's 3-2.
You could hear it from all the way here.
Lots
up
of
the court.
communication between the coach and the players on the Bucharest team. 30 to 21, 20 to 50. 50 with the floater.
Oh,
Nearly made
the
it.
shot missed.
10 up to 15 on the
Yeah,
Bucharest
the
side.
Slightly faster pace.
He drives,
game.
and he makes a beautiful
Good
layup.
job.
3 to 4 for the Bucharest team.
The pace seems to be a lot faster in high school rather than in middle school, but this is to be expected.
30 to 31, 32 at the 3-point line to 30. He makes a fake shot.
Pass.
20.
Flash it. Woo! That one.
That's
is
Nikita
swish.
for you. First 2 points, Nikita and Hubertus.
5 to 4.
Very well spotted.
Easy
7
pass.
under the
Oh.
post, almost got it. Here's
30
30.
with the fake pass. Pass. 32 with the shot.
And he
Oh,
fixes the
that's
net.
good. That's
How
good.
beautiful. 8-4.
Again, great ball movement in this
It's a
team.
back and forth match here, like a tennis match.
Great team.
Oh.
Oh, good pass. And one.
Very, very nice pass there made by Andre Orion. A low pass.
The needle.
And we have number 23 at the free point line. Free throw line, yeah.
Pacing himself up. There seems to be someone missing, but okay. Okay. I think that was a fluke, but okay. They dribbled the ball up the court. Number 30 with the ball. Passes. And 21 with the ball. Again, one of the stars of the team. Passes. 32 with the shot. Oh, that's a miss. 23 with the ball. Fumbles. He gets the ball up the court. 8 to the pass. Drive. Layup. That's good. That's good. We just need to see Bucharest with more ball movement and better shooting in this team. Or else they'll fall behind, but right now the two teams are tied. 31 gets the ball. 31 to 21.
Under the post looking for a pass
Floater.
or a rebound. He
That's
nearly
tough.
gets it. And here we have Andre Orion with his response. Fast drive.
Fast break. No,
Out to
pass
the 3-point
out.
line. moving in.
Pass out. Giving up a good shot for a better shot. Oh, 7 with the shot. Oh, travel.
Some nice movement on the field early in the morning. Looks like the hosts are doing a good job.
Yeah.
I hope I am. I see.
Don't worry, you probably are.
Well, you know, one of my players was injured yesterday, pulled his calf muscle, and he's there on the bench today in the hoodie, number 24. But he is on the starting lineup, so this might be a bit of a disadvantage for the team. And I interviewed him earlier today. So you guys will be able to see that later on today when we make the package. And here we have under the post.
Oh, it's better to plant your feet on the
and
ground.
He wants to get it back, but 31
break.
responds with the ball handling. And 21, number
foul. I am one.
Very nice execution there and follow through. Hubertas, number 21.
Raw talent in display right now. 21 at the free throw line. I believe it's Robertus, right?
This is Hubertas, yeah. And you know they're all juniors on this team for the most part, so their chemistry dates back 2 years, and the legacy will go on one more.
Yeah, it's just gonna get better.
Andre Orion with the
tough floater. That's good.
Up and
he had a low arc, but he still managed to make it somehow.
All right, Hubertas on the ball here.
Fake pass. Fake.
To side and 31
over
drive
7.
Nikita.
Oh, dumb pass, but still zipped in.
All right, and
the
there's
shot
the
goes in.
Backward shot. Andre Orion, point guard, out to the three-point line. Hand over back to Andre Orion. He drives.
And fancy pass. Amazing play right
Great
there.
Great pass to the post guard.
It's great to not look at your teammate,
and that's
but
13
to
12 for the Iron Wolves. A very closely tied game. Nikita at the three-point line, 32, goes east to west, 30 with the three-point shot.
Oh, miss.
Hits the rim, and the rebound's in the hands of the Vampires. He throws far down.
Weird
number 7
break.
under the post.
Jump stop. Oh, teammate got his back, but still missed.
Couldn't finish it.
Again with the good job, good defensive play.
Ball stolen, and here
Euro
Andre
step,
Orion will make
foul.
it easy, but he gets fouled, so he'll be awarded 2 shots.
It's amazing how the Iron Wolves are ahead, even though one of their starters are off, I believe, right?
Sure, yeah, that's true, but like I said, the starter, he's a good player, but he's just not as iconic as 21, 31, who are just the top shooters and scorers. So
either way, the chemistry of both teams seems to be really good, and they don't get mad at each other when they make a dumb play or something like that. It's good to see that all of them are locked in the game and not at each other, which is great.
But you know, one thing that I think the Wolves should think about is to use their biggest asset or biggest player, number 50, just put him on more, because he doesn't look tired, and he really is valuable. Some great ball handling here by Andre Orion, and he makes it.
That's amazing.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, but then again, he's a number 50 is just one player. Oh, that's foul. It's a pushing foul. They keep on. I think it's going to be an inbounds play. Correct. Number 50, even though he's so big, there's only one of 50, so you can't afford an injury like that.
No, you're right.
So
number 7 goes off with number 4 coming on.
Is number 7 the tallest player on the team?
Yes,
right?
on the Bucharest team.
50, why is he in the perimeter? He
nearly made it. Nearly made it.
Pull up. Oh, fake. Amazing fake. He gets in, takes a shot. Oh, air ball. It's okay. He still got the defense, but fouled. Players seem to look a little lost, but it's okay. Okay, 31 gets the ball, and now we're back on track. 21 to 31. 31 takes a shot. Oh, miss. Short.
I see more fast-paced action
pass.
from the Vampires this morning.
There you go. You can see some frustration building in the team. That's good as long as he's not, as long as he's not taking his frustration out on his teammates. That's good. See 21, 10, pick, shoot. Oh, short again.
Vamps get the rebound. Andre Orion spins, moves up in the corner. 8 with the drive.
Oh, tough drive.
Almost made the layup, and the backboard rebound goes to right in the hands of Hubertus, 21. Over to 30 at the
with the open
three-point
shot.
line.
Oh, beautiful fake. Screen. The pick and roll Dimitri. Oh.
Gets blocked by number 23.
Foul. Okay. Beautiful block, but then 23 fouled him. It's going to be 2 shots. 21 seems to be a good free throw shooter, although I believe he's missed both his free throws so far. Let's see. Good job. There you go.
Yesterday he was against the Cossacks. He was making all his free throws.
So far he's 33%.
But it didn't serve them justice in the end. See, he makes 2 swoosh shots. A beautiful free thrower. 21. Ball is in the hands of Andre Orion. He gets the pick and
1 minute left
off to the side.
In the quarter.
23 under the basket with the
soft
with
finish.
the bank shot.
Soft finish.
21 to
Fast-paced
32.
Oh, that was eyes behind his head.
He's got a good screen on him. 21 finds an
with
opening.
the drive. Floater. That's good.
Wow. Very
Beautiful
nice. And we have
floater by
36
21.
seconds left. It's 17-17 in the first quarter of this game. Vampires, Iron Wolves. What can happen this last action? We have Andre Orion to 23 under the
23
post,
again.
and that's
Wow.
a beautiful
Wow.
bank shot. 20 seconds left. There's still time for Iron Wolves to tie it up, tie it back up.
It's only a 2-point difference, 17 to 19.
We have
Oh,
Hubertus
good
on the
defense,
ball.
good defense, tough defense. 21 with the amazing crossover, step back 3.
Got the screen and made the floater shot. And
Swish.
that's 3 points for the Iron Wolves, making it 20 to 19. Andre Orion with his own
Shoot.
response, but he can't
Aw.
make it. Oh,
Air
and
ball.
that leaves it.
Here you go.
All right, that makes it 20 to 19 for the Iron Wolves. They had a very nice ending right there, with Hubertus making that 3-point shot and Andre Orion not making the buzzer shot.
The buzzer beater, but it's okay. They still have 3 quarters to go, 30 minutes, I believe, 30 minutes left.
Like I said, Vilnius is, in terms of standings, the underdog in this game, yet they seem to be putting up a good fight, and they're missing one of their startup players, so this is really a turn of events.
This is amazing game so far.
We'll have to see what happens in the coming quarters, but my own prediction is that the Vampires will, get to know the court, get to know this team, and eventually find their rhythm. Right.
Yeah.
Especially when they put back number 7, their post guard.
But so far, you need to somehow find a way to shut down 21. As long as 21 is on fire, you cannot win that way. As long as 21's on fire, they'll keep on demoralizing your team. And that's just my only recommendation for this team. Find a way to stop 21.
My producer's telling me it is not 21-0, which you guys know. We know it's 20 to 19. 2019 for the Iron Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
So just a bit of a mess up with the board, but that's all right. That's all right. We have it in our heads. And so the crowd right now is just nothing compared to yesterday. Yesterday, this place was filled to the brim,
jam-packed
with Cossack fans. We had a cheerleader at one point come to the middle of the court. It was quite a sight.
If you were here yesterday, you saw the amazing cheerleader.
Yeah.
I believe she was 7 or 5.
Oh yeah, she was young. She was young. They start young.
It was amazing. She was alone on the court, inside the jump ball ring. It was amazing. It was amazing to see all that love and support for the Cossacks yesterday. But this right now is Women's Day, so not many people are here besides the CISA boys. And just casually touched the rim. Just normal for high schoolers.
So we have the Iron Wolves already back on the court, looking confident. And let's see about 24. 24's still on the bench in his hoodie. Looks like he will not be playing today. The guy that was injured and the guy that I interviewed.
But
Ziggy.
Calf muscles.
Yeah, calf muscle pulled. He pulled it.
Yeah.
I gave him ice and all that, but
He should be
It's
fine.
just unfortunate. By tomorrow, though, he'll be able to
Yeah.
play. And even if he's still injured, they'll put him on for the JV game.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, if he really wants to play, then he can get over that hump. And I believe, like, even though it's a pulled calf, it's not that serious where it's going to be chronic pain. So I think he might play today. But his coach will probably take the conservative approach and let him sit this day.
And sometimes, you know, it's actually better to sort of exercise the muscle you pulled so that it gets a bit of use. I think that speeds up the healing process. All right, we have the Vampires
Here we go.
going up onto the court very confidently, too. We have the starting point guard still on, number 8. Number 7's down.
I don't think number 8's been subbed out yet.
Nope.
That just shows great stamina to play 10 minutes straight without just, like, getting tired
From
like
the
that.
sideline, Orion to 10, back to Orion in the middle. He sees an opening, gets the pick, goes for the corner shot.
Fake. Two-pointer. Short.
One under the post.
Blocked.
23 gets the rebound.
Foul.
And a foul's called.
Most shots here are missed short. This can be attributed to fatigue, or maybe it's just in the morning. But if they were a little warmed up, or if they were a little bit more awake, I think the score would be a lot higher at this point.
23.
With the free throw. Swish. Oh, not swish, but that's good.
The shot counts, and it's 21. 20.
Miss. Oh, good rebound, good rebound. Oh, fake it. Reverse layup. That's good. That's an amazing shot by one of the players. Here you go. Bucharest. Siren rolls to 31. 21 with the shot. Deep three. Missed too high. With the fast pace. Bring the ball to the court. No. Oh, opening. 23. Oh, lose the ball. Passes out. Deflection. Oh, he got the ball back. Lucky three-pointer.
Three-point shot.
Oh.
It hits the rim.
21 gets
Hubertus
the ball.
grabs the ball.
21 brings the ball up the court. Now we're just stuck with, a nice handles.
Floater
Good shot. Missed short. Again, most shots are missed short.
Looks
It's
like I
just a
missed
common
something,
theme
and
in this
Andre
game.
Orion and I, our eyes met on the board. It's 21 to 22 for the Vampires. Looking good. Andre Orion marches up.
A nice layup.
Get
Oh,
the layup.
he missed it.
23 with the rebound.
Ooh,
Finishes
tough
what
shot.
Andre Orion started, and that's called teamwork, ladies and gentlemen. 21, going left to right.
In high school, you have to be able to shoot. It's
Oh yeah,
just,
oh yeah.
Like,
And in
because
high
of zone defense, if you can't shoot, they'll just clog up the paint and you're just dead.
beautiful
Didn't
ball
he?
handling here.
Oh, tried to go for the fancy
A
pass.
nice pass idea, but poor execution.
Just more communication is needed in that
Another
play.
thing about high school basketball, this is the age when you grow the most in turn physically, you know, and mentally too, of course.
Yeah.
And so you need to be dedicated because only the best of the best make it on this team.
Oh. Weird floater, but that's not good. Now we have 31 bring the ball up the court, bounce pass. Oh, good. Good recovery. 21, I believe. 21 to 31. Shoots it. Air ball.
And
Too short.
that
It's
leaves
weird
it
to
at 21-24 for the Iron Wolves. We have a lot of talking on the court from the Vampires coach and team.
Amazing
Not that much from
communication.
Vilnius.
Amazing communication.
Seems to be working. They get the pick and pop, and that
air ball.
goes into the hands of the post guard.
Rush back.
Vilnius
Quotes from the
with the
now the
response.
coach gets the sub. Trying to get the sub. Someone's
Pick,
not been
pop.
playing.
And
Ooh,
that's a
swish.
beautiful response.
As I said again, you
Hubertus
need
showed
to shut
him how to
down
do it.
21. You need to shut down 21. He'll just keep on demoralizing your team. Just find some way. So just fairly idle right now. Lots of running. Rejects the screen. Floater. Oh, he missed it.
Rebound.
He gets the ball
Vamps
back.
get
though.
it.
23 tough shot. No, doesn't bank it in.
One
Again,
with the
jump
last
shot.
chance.
Oh. At least they're getting the rebounds back.
12 seconds left on the shot
deflection.
clock.
Ooh,
Can they
that's
have
a
time
tangle up.
for
They
a
got tangled
three-point shot here? 23 tries it. Oh, and it's
missed
a rattlesnake. Rattled.
31,
All right, 32.
32. Sorry. 31 with the ball to 21. 21 sets up. 8 guarding 21.
He drives up closer.
Good
44
pass,
overhead
44,
pass
finds the open
out to
man.
31, but
Oh.
Orion snatches the ball, and here's the fast break.
Layup.
Oh.
Went for the finger roll, not the layup. Slowly bringing the ball up the court. 21 with the ball. Oh, Euro step. Oh! Get that out of my house.
Number 23 says no. No Euro step for you. But
When there are 3 people in front of you, I think it was
and
the
here's
best
number
idea to
7
pass.
being subbed in.
Ooh.
And
That's-
scores tied up at 24.
It would be terrifying to see 23 and 20 and 7 on the same time on the court.
Well, there
Good
they
ball.
were right there,
Yeah.
blocking number 55 from getting the rebound, which is exactly what I wanted to see them do. I gotta
Boxing
say,
out.
the Bucharest team has very logical decisions, which is why they've been so successful. And there's the pick,
They have
and a foul was
moving
called.
screen, I think.
Huh?
Moving screen?
Right,
Oh.
screen. The first half of a pick and roll, or
Yeah.
okay, a
Timeout has been called.
timeout's called. And well, 24-24, a bit of a change from the first quarter. No longer are the Wolves in the lead. It is now a tied game, though.
Score's been
It's
quite
always
idle.
been
And as
quite-
I said, they have 2 offensive giants, but defense is going to be a huge part. If you can stick to your fundamentals and get those defensive deflections and defensive plays in, I think that's just the difference between a winner and a loser in this game. Offense is just going to happen. Whoever plays the better defense is going to win. It's just that simple for this
Right.
game.
This has proven to be quite an interesting game. I expected by now, to be honest, the Vampires to be at a 10-point lead minimum. Just because of all the various disadvantages
Yeah.
of the Iron Wolves. But Iron Wolves seem to be putting in their effort.
Just squeezing it out. It's good. It's in the morning. They have the energy stored up. I think it's going to be a close game.
The thing about energy, I see many more fast-paced moves made
Yeah.
by the Vampires, though, especially Andre Orion, just with the fast
When,
breaks.
when you're so athletic, so bulky, it's kind of hard not to run that fast.
Yeah.
It's great. It's going to be a huge game.
All right, both teams simultaneously join us on
Second
the
quarter,
court here.
3 minutes on the
moving
clock.
to the middle.
Or 4 minutes on the clock.
And let's see, we
Inbounds.
have 31 and 21.
High school basketball becomes a lot more formless. So positionless.
32 all the way in the
So,
corner, asking for the
30 with the
three-point
ball.
shot. And he gets the chance here with the
With
handover.
a jump stop. Pivots off. To pass.
But he goes to
open
32
ball,
with the shot.
air ball.
And it's short.
7
3.5 minutes
23
left.
on the court. At the same time, the scary combination.
I see Andre Orion's got some more patches on his leg today. I hope he's not injured.
I don't think.
That would be a big
Yeah.
disadvantage for the Vamps.
But,
I
but
think
by
it's
how
just-
he's playing, I don't think he
No,
is.
no, he doesn't look
He doesn't
like it.
look injured.
And he's been playing
hard
this
foul.
this whole half so far, so
Yeah.
I guess coach calls that he's fine. 32 at the free throw line.
32 with the shot.
As you can see right across from us, we have the varsity boys, Cossacks, watching the game
Uh-huh.
from the best seats in the house, of course. They know.
They
that
know where.
if you know, you know.
Yeah.
And everyone else is down right under us in the bleachers. I mean, they get a closer view, but really, this balcony here in the Svetorshin Arena adds such a great element to basketball watching.
The
30
light
with the
and
ball.
everything. Oh,
Oh,
good,
it's stolen,
great
and here's
steal.
a fast break from Andre
31
Orion,
with the
his
chase
chance to redeem
down.
himself, and there he
Dunks
does
it!
it!
Let's go! This is high school basketball,
That
people.
is beautiful. I am so proud to say that I was the one commentating when that happened. 30 to 32. Andre Orion nearly snatched it with his second attempt.
Oh, great
30
pass.
fakes. Hands it over to 21. Hubertus.
21 with
32
an open
with
shot.
the free throw.
Oh.
3-point shot I meant. And
What I
here
noticed
is
about
number
32 is
3.
that his set point is on the left side of his head. If that's true, then he should be standing on the left side of the floor. The right side of the floor must be a lot harder to shoot
Well,
if he's that way.
they don't have an equally balanced team. They have two. It's lopsided, so You know, one is at a disadvantage, yes, but
He always has to.
yeah,
I guess
21
he's
and
sacrificing
31,
for the team.
both right-handed. Oh, but you know something about Andre Orion is he's actually ambidextrous. You see him dribbling with his left hand just as well as his right. And that's what makes him, you know,
Lethal.
see, look at him here with the left hand, right hand. No problem.
Yeah.
No difference here.
Well, part of what makes him great is that, right? That means
25 with the
beautiful reverse
finger roll,
layup.
reverse layup.
He seems to have something with his left arm.
Here we have
That
Nick
doesn't seem
to
lazy
Hubertus
on
with the
defense.
drive.
Fake.
Double screen.
Oh.
He gets pushed.
I would argue that's a slight flop, but okay. Ref's call. The current score is Iron Wolves 25 to Vampires 28.
And here we
21 at the
have
free throw line.
their best shooter with the swoosh. And I'm going to call it, he'll make the same exact shot right now. This is his specialty. The free throw line is his favorite. Yeah, there you go. Swoosh. And that's 27.
1 minute, 30 seconds on the clock.
For the Vampires, 28 to 27. Hand over to Andre Orion with the three-point shot. And he swooshes it. He says, in your face,
He got
Hubertus.
ice-cold veins. Got ice in his veins. 32 with the shot. See, that's what I meant. Go
there's
on the
his
right side of the
response.
court.
That's
Your
his
set point
response.
is on the left side of your head. Go on the right side of the court.
Brings it up to 30-31 for the Vamps. Hand over to
And
Andre Orion, similar to what we saw before, but he
foul.
drives. Goes for the...
If that shot goes in.
Okay. Hits the top of the backboard. A surprise appearance from Momo Ali. Right there.
Oh.
In the back of the court, spectating.
Just get as much information as you can.
Oh, yeah. He'll need it.
7. Shows his hands. 5 seconds. Good.
Three
He
hands
fakes-
off and
fakes
provides
shot,
a screen.
Shoots it. Miss.
Hits the rim.
Oh. We had like
Vamps get the
3
rebound.
Vamps.
Go for the bank shot, but it's no good.
On the rebound now.
With just 45 seconds left.
Pass back.
With 40 seconds left, there's enough time for either team to take the lead.
Foul. 30 to 31, the current score with almost half a minute left.
That's right, and here we have
21 was asking for the ball. 31, 32.
Vilnius play. 30 drives.
Slow drive. He's stuck in the corner. Never gets stuck in that corner with the ball. Never.
21 to 32 in the middle. He drives and off to 30.
30
with the
with the
three-point
ball.
line.
Oh,
Tries to
missed.
fix the net. 23 gets
It
the
was close.
rebound off to Andre Orion. Up
And bounce pass. That's good. Oh, and one, baby. Woo!
All right,
And he's gonna shoot
Vampires
one.
with the 3-point deficit here. The lead.
15 seconds left.
Can the Iron Wolves tie it up? Here we have number 8 at the free throw line.
I say that's a miss. Yeah.
It's in and out. Momo
A very
Ali
unfortunate.
passing in the ball.
That's a very unfortunate
He'll have a
turnover
second
by
shot here.
31. A second shot? No. It's an inbounds. He missed his first shot.
Oh, all right. Good call. Andre Orion looking for someone. 23 under the
Reverse-
post.
Oh, that was a tough layup. Fighting for the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Jinx.
Well, with 8 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second half. Let's see what the Iron Wolves can do.
30
During
with
the halftime, we'll have
Just
a
get
special
the ball
guest.
to 21. Get the ball to 20.
We'll
Two.
have. I'm saying we'll have a guest here in.
Shoots
the,
it up. Oh.
In the Moody booth, Anton Prima.
That would be amazing.
He'll
if he
be
somehow
here
made it.
right now, and here he is, Anton Prima. Welcome to the Moody booth. Give him your mic.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Omkar, for this commentating. Today I'll be doing... Sorry.
Yes, thanks for coming and joining us, Anton Prima. And I understand you have some important details and news about the current standings and just what's happening in Belgrade.
Thank you for mentioning Belgrade. Actually, yeah, the school of ISB, International School of Belgrade. Thank you a lot, Max. Happy Women's Day, #1. I want to thank all the women around for doing great things. Let's get to the statistics. How do you think? Who won the first game against PSI? Kozaks or PSI? Who won?
Kozaks.
Unfortunately, you're incorrect, Max. It's a loss, 16 to 22. However, guys, that doesn't mean anything. There's always another day, and there's more victories to come upon. Remember that. We had another game, though, at 3. It was Cossacks versus ISB. Who won, you think?
That's an easy win for the Cossacks.
Correct. I congratulate you with $1 million. It was a win with 27-16. That was an incredible game. However, there's still more games today at 8th of March. We have first game. Who do you think is it today for the girls?
The opponent?
Yeah, who do you think is the opponent?
Is it Warsaw?
Nope. Want to take one more guess?
Hey, come on. How am I supposed to know? Just tell us.
I'm just kidding. It's the Penguins.
Oh, all right.
First game at 9, and the second game will be against AAS Wolves, which will be at 3 o'clock local time. Remember that.
Well, those are some tough games. Unfortunately, they're not streaming, but Anton will be back with the scores for those later today or tomorrow. Right, Anton?
Of course I will. Also, how do you think, who's right now in the top leaders of the basketball teams for high school girls? Who won the most games?
I feel
it's 2 teams.
I think it's Moscow and I'm not sure, but Moscow's one of them.
Would you expect PSI to be in the top leaders?
Absolutely not.
Well, guess what? It is.
Oh no.
Man.
Our Kievite rival.
I mean, what can I say? They've been improving and practicing a lot. What else can I say? Max, do you want to watch the live stream for girls?
I would love to. Unfortunately, there is none, as I understand.
I guess you're also incorrect. Guess what? Yes, you can. You know how to access the live stream for high school girls?
Please tell us how. I'd love to.
Go to the website livestream.com/ISB, and you can watch all the games live.
I sure will. Thanks for telling me that, Anton.
Well,
I'll do that on my breaks.
No problem. And that's it for my highlights. I'm passing back to our commentator, Amakar.
Thank you, Anton.
No problem.
All right. Those were some eye-opening statistics there.
Yeah. Hopefully the girls can keep up their pace and find a way to win. It would be amazing to see the high school boys varsity win the championship the same year as the middle school boys, because just recently the middle school boys basketball team won first place. So it'd be amazing if the girls somehow.
It would be great if there was a double win.
Yeah, if the girls and the boys, if we all came back with first place, 2019 would be a year to remember.
For sure. But you know, something about the varsity girls is that they're a growing team.
Yeah.
And many freshmen and sophomores on the team, so they'll have years to develop.
True.
At least a couple. And by next year, maybe we'll be hosting high school girls basketball next year or the year after. So we'll make sure to, you know, have these crowds here for them.
Yeah.
And really support them, because I think that's a big factor. I was talking to my guests, and they say they like the crowds, like even if it's an opponent's crowds, because they like to shut them up, you know?
Yeah.
Get them quiet,
yeah,
you know? That's another thing you have to remember. So here we have the Iron Wolves coming back onto the field. We have number 50, their biggest player, back on the court. 21, of course, 31 in good shape as always.
Yeah. It's nice to see that Bucharest is on their toes. They're not calming down in any way.
Is really a talkative team, and see, they're discussing what to do. They're talking about each player, and they already have the advantage. They get to see which 5 Vilnius is putting on, so they can decide later which 5 to put on.
Their coach probably emphasizes communication, and he is not afraid to talk.
They need to put number 7 up there to combat number 50 from Vilnius. Okay, and right off the bat, we have 21 on the ball, off to 31.
31.
Double trouble duo.
31 is stuck. Finds a teammate. Drives.
Weird great pass. Screen by
Shoot.
7.
Swish.
All right, that's 32-33. Vampires lead.
7 asks for the ball, doesn't get it. Fake handoff. Drives. Passes out. Needle pass. Looks for the 3.
Orion 3-point shot.
3. Corner 3 is not good.
Vamps get the rebound.
Cuts. Jump stop. Not good.
Bank shot's no good. Fast break here. 21 under the net.
Shot.
Oh, and there's his response.
That's a beautiful finger roll. Calling out switch. You can hear that from here. 10 with the ball. You have to be careful not to carry here.
Number 7 making the screen on
Ooh.
50.
Swish. The satisfying sounds. 21 brings the ball up the court to 31. 31 sets up dribble, drives, finds an open man. I don't think they're trying to find an offense here. Drive, 4 people, beautiful find. Oh! Oh, the deflection, the dribble, and Euro step, floater, finger roll. Wow! Wow! Here we see like amazing play after amazing play. There's only a 4-point difference in this, but this is so far amazing so far. 21 sets up, fakes pass, finds an open man. Setting up 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Okay, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, and oh, beautiful shot. Makes a beautiful shot. Now they're slowing the pace down. They're seeing 21 heat up. They need an answer for 21. It's just this crazy emphasis. They just can't stop him. Slowing down the offense. And open 3. Oh, not good. 30 brings the ball up the court. No, tough defense, but a little careless there. It's a small careless mistake, but that's okay so far. Okay, 31 with the ball, dribbles up, sets up. I know that 31 is one of the stars of this team, but so far all he's been doing is finding the open man. That must be like his passing speciality. But rather than that, oh, switch. 10 with the ball. No. 8. Bounce pass 7. Blocked by 50. 21 gets the ball. Behind the back. Ooh, amazing defense. Now we get back. Euro steps. Finger rolls. Fouls. Gets fouled. He's going to shoot 2. Throws. You can see frustration in him again. As long as he puts that into good basketball, that's all right. As long as that's in good basketball. Sets up, dribbles. Every player has a different free throw routine, but misses first one. Every player has a different free throw routine, but his seems to be quite simple. It reminds me of Klay Thompson.
Andre
with the
Orion
rebound.
with the free throw.
Missed both. 31, sets up, loses the ball. Fouls.
Oh, wow, it's 39 to 38. The game
extremely close.
The game is always at a 1 or 2 point
Yeah.
difference.
Imagine the crowd if they were here.
What do you think, Omkar? Are these 2 finalist candidates potentially?
I'd like to think that the KAS varsity team would be one of the
Well, of
candidates.
course.
Like,
Oh, Andre
but
Orion,
that'd
fast
be
break.
My bias. Fast break. He goes for dunk. Oh! Let's go, Andre Orion.
The second dunk of the game for Andre Orion.
He is special. He's gonna be something special.
And he's buffed up right now. He's looking confident as
21.
heck.
Oh, 21. Oh, long.
Ooh, nearly the bank shot. Hits the rim. Out to 10 at the 3-point
He
line.
took a hard fall. 23
Goes to
gets
their
back up.
star
That's
player.
good.
By the way, you know we're having an all-star team created after the tournament, and I'm telling you, Andre Orion
definitely gonna
is
be there.
on there already.
And 21's on there
Maybe
already.
Hubertus, yes, or 31. 31 is a great ball handler too.
31's a great ball handler, but
21's
so far
a good scorer, shooter, yeah.
31 is a great ball handler, but I haven't seen him score much or do much of anything besides passing.
And he had a bit of a
Fumble.
bit of a fight yesterday
Yeah.
with Gio from the Cossacks team, so I don't know if that's a factor, but if it
I
is,
doubt it is. But I just know that they're not going to win the sportsmanship award if that's the case.
I don't think there is one even.
And there is no?
I doubt
I think
it.
there is for every single CC
Really?
game.
Well, if there is, you know, I think the JV team will get it because they're really
a consolation award.
like, even though they know that they're not the strongest team, they still try hard.
Play.
They don't get mad at their opponents when they, when they dunk on them or anything. Okay, so here we have Hubertus
21
with the
gets
ball.
the ball.
Some nice
Fancy
through the legs ball
crossovers.
handling.
Takes the
50
risky
going under the
pass.
post. Oh, he should have
Again.
gone for it.
No.
50 should have gone for the layup.
There were 2, 1.
Throw.
Shot clock.
Oh, that
Shot
was
clock violation. A team turnover.
and a little timeout again. So, yeah. All-star prospects, Andre Orion, number 15.
Still a 1-point difference. This is amazing.
39 to 40. Wow, it really is back and forth.
So far, this seems like an almost one-on-one game between 21 and Aryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
pretty
almost
much
a one-on-one
with
game.
support. Yeah. So we had the coach right here clapping, giving a big pat on the back to Andre Orion, which he deserves.
He's going crazy this game. If he missed those 2 dunks, then I doubt the coach's reaction would be something like that.
But you know what's interesting? When this Bucharest team played the JV team, they just were not performing this well. They were really sloppy at times, and I was really worried for them. I was thinking, well, how are they going to go against the other teams if they're sloppy against the JV?
Yeah.
But it's just because
overconfidence.
They
I
had their
believe.
bench. They had their bench on the court.
Oh, okay. Wait, you said that one team is full of rats? Oh, the bench is full of rats? Which one?
Yeah, that's what Vilnius said about the vampires naturally.
Vampires.
I mean, calling them rats,
yeah,
but they're not that bad, obviously.
Yeah.
They destroyed the JV team, so they're obviously not
but,
bad.
I mean, the JV team is the equivalent of a B team, right?
It is.
B team. So like,
And they're not even like varsity dejects, rejects.
Yeah.
They're just
people.
they're just the extra people
Yeah.
that didn't have space. Because, you know, you want to play
Yeah.
anyways. Like Omar, he could have stayed on varsity. That's where he belongs.
Yeah.
But he would have gotten just
Beautiful.
a few minutes of game time if he stayed. But on JV, he's
would
starting
play a lot.
lineup,
Yeah.
and he's playing the whole time.
I
And he
believe-
told me he's really happy for that. So.
Yeah, I believe that he made the right decision because in my beautiful
Andre
block.
Orion blocks. Fast break.
Fast
This is
break.
so
Let's go for a
exciting.
dunk. 31.
31
oh,
blocks
31.
it, and 8 finishes it off.
Yeah, but as I was saying, in
That
my
was
first
beautiful.
year in middle school, I was put into the A team and I got barely any playing time. So I believe Omar did the right thing going to the JV instead of a varsity because I believe he'd be very unhappy in varsity team.
Yeah.
Not very unhappy because he'd be obviously winning, but it wouldn't be much of contribution.
Finally, some communication from
block.
the Vilnius coach.
Fouled.
Oh, and the Vampires suddenly have a 5-point lead.
This is the largest lead of the game, I believe, right?
Yes. Oh, and they have some a pair. They might increase the lead here. Let's see what they can do. Number 1 at the line.
Reason shoots.
Oh. Good form, and just a bit of unluck, I think.
Oh, beautiful.
That
As
makes
soon
up
as-
for his last
Yeah.
shot.
As soon
Brings
as
it
he
up to
uses
6-point
thumb
lead.
flick, 21 dribbles the ball up the court. 21 seems to cool down a little bit, but let's see if he can shut me up right now.
15 is taking him on, and 50 makes
and
the block.
Oh.
The screen, sorry.
The contest. Contest.
No look pass to the corner, and it hits the rim. 30 gets the ball. Oh, it gets hit to the side by number 8. So it's a
Aryan
good
doesn't
question.
seem to have
we
a
don't
number.
we don't know why, but the star player from the Vampires does not have a number today. He had it yesterday,
He probably lost his jersey.
but we all know he's
No,
number
15.
15. So
Number 15. Oh, beautiful pass.
wow,
Very lucky. Oh, no.
he needs to finish it now.
Very lucky.
There's
That
the
is
bank
very
shot,
lucky.
and the bench is just as much in the game as
the players
as the
themselves, yeah.
5. Yeah. 31 with the
Iron
ball.
Wolves, see, the bench seems to just calm down. They're quiet. I'd like to see more energy from that team, but so far that's all right.
Let's see what Andre can do now. Can he make the double-digit deficit? 8 at the corner. 23
After the
screens
ball,
for
the center gets the shot. Oh, 31 with the ball.
Nice try.
Almost fumbles. He has a fast break. Passes. Oh, blocked.
21, 23.
I
Making some
believe
great
23
blocks.
Yeah, 23 has 4 or 3 blocks this game
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Really is.
Oh!
Behind the back pass
Behind the
to
back, but
23.
could not finish.
And 23 is...
Good ball movement. One with the shot.
Oh, 50 says no.
Clean block. Clean block.
23 and 50 are just the best blockers here.
Yeah. They're also the tallest, I believe, right?
Yeah.
No, 7 is the tallest.
And finally... No, 50's taller for
Yeah,
sure.
50 is taller, but 7?
7's big.
7 is taller than 23, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
believe
think
23 is just using his athleticism.
20,
a lot
yeah,
more than
23 is
7.
bigger. He makes his way from one side of the court in no time. And there he is,
7's on
marking
the bench,
50.
right?
Yep.
Slows down the offense. 4
Andre
seconds
with
left.
the drive.
Takes the weird
One
shot.
under the
2. Wait,
Just
what?
couldn't
Why did the
finish
buzzer
it.
sound? He took the shot.
Shot clock ran out.
I know, but he took the shot before the shot clock ran out. 2.
Oh.
Oh, that's the response
That's
from
there we go.
this team.
That's the end of the quarter.
47-41. 47-41 for the Vampires.
6-point lead. That's the largest lead of the game.
It is the largest lead of the... Well, no, at one point this quarter it went up to 7-8 points. But finally, you see the Vampires are taking the lead like I thought. And I think in the fourth quarter, they'll gain that 10-point-plus lead.
But I think you're going to be right in a few minutes because the Vampires seem to be pulling out. And you said earlier in the game, you said that they'd have a 10-point lead. I think that's the case. It's slowly becoming that case as 21 starts to cool down and Aryan, right? Yeah, Aryan starts like demoralizing.
He was just warming up at the beginning. Now he's all fired up. Now he's all fired up.
And
double dunking action. Wow.
And 23 with the amazing blocks.
Coaches clapping once more. They're confident.
They're happy.
And let's see.
The Iron Wolves
You know, if the Vampires win this one, they will automatically be put right at the top of the standings because they'll have a 3-0 clean win-loss ratio, while Vilnius will have lost 2 and won 1.
drop down.
They'll drop down to 5th place or fourth place.
They'll be tied with, no, they'll be under our varsity team.
Under our varsity team, so that's exciting.
That's good. But our varsity team had really tough games yesterday, and today's going to be a lot easier. So I believe that we'll be right under Vampires. Yeah.
So Onkar,
yeah.
You say that you play on basketball. If you put yourself in the shoes of people on the Vilnius team, the coach specifically, tell me, what are they thinking?
What in the world are we doing wrong? Like, because we saw that 21 was heating up, and then we're just like, come on, 21, you carry us. Like, nah, I wouldn't say that, but like, if I was in the coach's shoes, then I would most likely increase the ball movement and take the ball out of 21's hands just to get the other players engaged, at least for the first half of this quarter.
You see, the coach was pointing at the field because Vilnius put their 5 out before, and then they decide who to put up against them. I think Vilnius should really stop doing that because it's a disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah, because, and you don't know who's guarding who before the court.
They didn't put out 50, so they didn't.
Yeah, the 50's over there.
So Bucharest responded and didn't put out 23. Oh no, they did. Yeah. But
7 with a risky pass. But
still, I think
Iron Wolves.
They decide last second. Hand off to 55. 21.
Yeah.
Being pushed behind the 3-point line. He gets a screen and a shot.
That was not a good shot, but
a beautiful
of course,
3-point
he shot like that. That was a deep shot, but that's good.
All right, closing in the score to 44-47. Bounce handoff.
I believe that the only reason the Iron Wolves are losing is because of the coaching decisions.
As for the screen, he gets it, and Andre Orion down
good
to
deflection.
23. Back to Orion.
I think the Iron Wolves will catch up this quarter.
He drives. 10, makes the extra pass.
Shoots the
3-point. Buzzer.
Shot clock. 31 with the risky pass to 21. 21 dribbles. Takes the mid-range jumper, and that's good.
Wow. All right, so one minute in, and already, as you said, the Iron Wolves made it back to the 1 point difference.
Carrying the team, just as I said. Oh, wow.
21 will not be going off anytime soon.
Positioning by 21.
But if 21 gets injured, of course, knocking on wood, that's it. That's it. They're done.
But I believe that if 21 gets injured, then I think that's going to be somewhat of a motivation for the rest of the team to just step up.
A quick timeout called as probably the coach is congratulating. Yeah. Actually, the timeout was called by Bucharest. Which makes sense because
what are you guys doing?
They just lost their big lead, the biggest lead of the game, and it's back to a 1 point lead, which is something to be concerned about because at this pace, Iron Wolves suddenly racking up the points.
if 21 heats up again, I think that's all, because in the middle of the game 21 kind of cooled down and he was not doing as much as he did in the beginning of the game, but now that he's heating up once again, this is going to be scary.
This second
Bucharest is scared.
This second half, Vilnius has been making, 21 from Vilnius has been making 80% of his shots.
80%?
Minimum, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially fourth quarter, he made 100% of his shots. He made 2, so.
Yeah.
But
still,
yeah.
100% is 100%. And also, what's the 3-point percentage for
3-point
21?
percentage,
Yeah,
21. No, it's not that high. But it is like.
I think he took
50, 60.
50.
He took 60.
Yeah, he took. I think it's around 60%, which is still amazing.
Finds the corner.
Corner,
Overhead pass.
21.
And
Oh!
10 with the fast break. He goes for the
And simple
finger
layup,
roll
easy
reverse
layups.
layup. Vampires
At this point, it's a
49.
mental game.
Iron
Whoever
Wolves,
whoever can keep
46.
their durability in.
He gets the screen and
21.
21 approaches the net.
Oh.
Whoa, was that a travel?
No, no. He pivoted.
Well, I don't
Oh
know.
no!
All
Oh,
right. Andre Orion with
Let's
the
go!
dunk.
Third dunk of the
dunk
game.
That's
Third
a
dunk.
hat trick right there.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Every time he does that, a little piece
And
of the
finally,
Vilnius soul.
with that, Vampires break 50, but 21 goes strong with the 3-point.
Oh.
With every single dunk, the Iron Wolves get more and more demoralized.
You know, Orion really
Orion shows up again.
earned his title again. Yesterday he was missing those fast breaks, but today he got them.
He got his head together.
Yeah.
Missed shot, 31. Ooh. Okay, good. The Iron Wolves have the ball. It's a 5-point deficit. Let's see if 21 can hit it up again. You can see that the coach is relying on 21 a lot.
It's the
Kind of like,
point
and
guard.
he's shooting.
Whoa,
Wow.
there you go. There's a reason for everything,
Yeah.
you know. So
Goodness graciousness.
Iron Wolves nearing
This from-
50.
I think 21 has to have at least half of Iron Wolves' points at this point. At least half.
Yes, that's for sure.
The Iron Wolves offense kind of reminds me of the Houston Rockets offense from the NBA, but obviously 21 isn't James Harden.
No, yeah.
But still, it's an amazing game for high schoolers. Like, to have that kind of talent at high school, it's something special.
If the rest of Vilnius team was just better at making
Those
making
simple defensive
screens,
plays.
if they just made some more
Oh.
screens,
Yeah.
then 21 could just really,
Shooting threes all
destroy the
games.
team.
Yeah. Just setting screens and more defense. That's all Iron Wolves need.
With
to
21
to
with the
beat
ball
this-
handling here.
Oh, he almost slips. Fakes a shot. Oh.
Ooh, blocked.
Okay, 21. What? is
Fast
going-
break here to number 10. Does he get the
This
ball?
is what I don't like about 21. He just stood there. Like, what are you guys doing? Instead of running back to defense. Okay, now he's back.
It's a bit of an emotional challenge
Yeah.
when the
To
ball's
carry a
stolen.
team like that.
Overhead pass. 20 in the corner.
I see James Harden in 21. I see James Harden.
Yeah, I get it.
You can see two people just stand up to 21, 31. Okay, 31 gets
21.
the ball.
Oh, Andre.
Arian. Yeah, okay,
Behind
there
the
you
back.
go.
Another dunk.
Oh,
Oh,
soft finish.
this is
Soft finish.
this is it. Here's a timeout again.
Arian.
Orion is just
I don't like
dunking.
yeah.
This is disrespectful at this point. You know?
I think that was a soft finish, but yeah.
This is not just demasculating, but
yeah.
demoralizing,
Yeah.
dehumanizing.
Just any D you can think of. Wait.
57-49. The difference is 8, which is big again. And Vilnius calls the timeout this time because they're saying, oh God, everything we just got is lost
It's
once.
lost immediately. Like, we can see that Arian has a height advantage and the physical advantage of 21, but 21, Roberto, right?
Yeah.
Roberto has a
yep.
skill advantage. Well, I'm not, no disrespect to Arian in any way, but splashing threes from like
No, but
three
so
feet from the 3-point line is amazing.
yeah, we already got the interview with Andre Orion thanks to Malik, but we really need to get that interview with Hubertus, and I'll go do that after this game, so you guys can see that, because not just me, I'm sure you guys too are very interested in
8-point
him
lead.
and his history, and also his experience with being on the
8-point
Lithuanian
lead.
national team. He's on it. Lithuanian national team, U21. All right, so both teams back on the line here. back on the court.
21, 30.
Hubertas.
Oh, that's a carry, but refs missed it, I believe. Easy find, easy find. Oh! That's the 5th block of the game for 23.
23 is just
23 and
23's blocked.
Aryan.
All right.
23 and Aryan.
They might both get on the All-Star team. 23 and
Defensive
Aryan.
Player of the Year.
Yeah. I mean, 23 is just he's massive. He's not even as massive as 50.
Yeah.
But
his
he's
footwork and his agility is
he's
taking
just
over.
so athletic. And there he is. He sprinted across the whole court and found his position under the post. 31 out to the three-point line. Foul called.
Or foul. 23 reminds me of
50's
like
coming in.
23 reminds me of like Hakeem or more like Clint Capella, something around that area.
Sorry guys.
Yeah.
Wait, 23 from
23 from Vampires.
all right.
Oh, alley-oop, good. That's good. Good find by Aryan. Even a better finish by 23.
49-61.
Okay, 30 gets the ball. 30 fakes. Shoot. Oh, short. 50. If he had more agility, this would be scary. It's just sad that 50 doesn't have the conditioning. Or I'm not, no disrespect, but like, if 50 could have been faster in any way, this would have been a huge. Oh, takes a shot. Go after the rebound. 21. We can see that 21 is like mentally worn. He's slowly becoming mentally worn. Defensively, he's using a lot less energy. Yeah. He's getting mad. He's slightly getting mad at his teammates, but what can he do? He's
Sorry,
good
what I
good defensive positioning.
What did I miss?
I was just saying that 21 is starting to get like morally. Oh, foul. He's starting to like.
Oh, 21.
Yeah,
Oh,
21
well,
is
of
starting
course
to
it
calm
must be.
down.
When he's
Yeah. You can see that he's walking off from his teammates. He's not talking. He's throwing glances at his teammates. He's
Well,
not even in the rebounding position properly. He's getting tired. The coach needs to sub him out, but if he does, then the team doesn't have much of a chance.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just up to him to decide how he's going to deal with it emotionally.
Or 12 points. Yeah,
50
there's
to
2 minutes
31.
left to 12 points. You were right. There's a 10-point difference between the two teams.
There's a chance, though. 30 to 50. 50
50 takes a shot. Oh, short.
Big man should come closer to the net. 7 on the sideline. Off to Andre Orion.
There isn't much to lose at this point for the Iron Wolves.
Yeah, at
were
this
so
point, they
close.
should just be taking their shots, which is exactly what they're doing. Trying to get
The
possession.
Yeah, trying to slow down the deficiency.
Oh.
That was a
Toilet
lucky
bowl.
one. 31 brings the ball up the court. Deflection. 55.
50, moving
50
under the
spin move.
net.
Ooh,
See?
that's where he's supposed to be.
That's where he needs to be.
That's
And
where
that
he's
makes
supposed to
it
be.
Iron Wolves break 50. 51 to 61. 10-point lead
10
for the
point.
Vampires.
Again, Vilnius, right?
Yep.
Or yeah, Vilnius has the conditioning advantage, and the Iron Wolves. Okay, 31 gets the
Nikita
ball.
on the ball.
31 to 21. 21 drives.
50 should have made the
fakes
screen.
A shot. Oh. Why is 50 on the 3-point line? He
Right,
should be
50
helping. Yeah,
50 should be screening and posting.
and he should be helping the rebounds.
Here's
like
Andre
21.
Orion.
Oh.
Ooh.
Beautiful spin move.
Andre
Deflection.
gets past 21.
Again, 50's like slowing down. Oh, beautiful block.
All right, that's the power
That's
of
where
number 50.
And
yeah,
you can just see 50's like just standing there, zone defense type.
Yeah.
Tough shot that he makes it.
No, I guess at this point,
Yeah.
defense a bit more.
Defense is more. Well, I mean,
You want to make sure that it doesn't break 10-point deficit again.
yeah, but there's only like an 8-point. They're just wasting time.
All right, with just over 45
Aryan
seconds
wasting
left.
time, finds an open man. 23. Oh, turnover.
Vilnius grabs the ball.
30 brings the ball up the court. 30
A
points.
3-point.
3 points. Oh.
He should have gone in closer. He had the fast break chance.
I know, but he saw the big man in the paint, and he's like, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, 7's a fast runner, so. And he's big.
7's a fast runner, but then again.
All right, just 36
He doesn't
seconds
seem to
left
have
here.
the conditioning, or maybe his coach is just being conservative since they have the huge lead.
All right, and I'll be off to take some interviews for you guys.
Uh-huh. So, We should be having another person. No, okay. I think that's an inbounds play. Yeah. Coming to inbounds. 23 gets the ball. Aggressive defense. Good. And double teamed. Find the open man. Aryan. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a miss. Good defense. Good defense. 8, 7, 6. Nah, there you go. That's a good game. Iron Wolves versus the Vampires, everyone. Vilnius and Bucharest. There we go. We can see everybody. The coach is talking to the refs. Warsaw. Okay, I don't know why he's up there. But that's all right. Yeah. So we can see everybody shaking hands and everybody. Oh, that's good. That's good. We can see that the Vilnius bench is quite slow on the coming. You can see some people coming in for the interviews on the court. But besides that, that's all normal. And the Warsaw people are warming up. The next game should be against Warsaw against someone. We'll see that. That's the next game. I believe against the Warsaw and Varsity. Or maybe that's in 12 o'clock. Yeah! That's clapping. That's good. Everybody's in a huddle, and that's great. Now it's good that the Vilnius team is all happy, even though they're like, oh, everyone's off the court now. You go in the booth, just hang on, okay, Matt? You go in the booth, and when that
That's a track athlete right there. Oh, hello, Mr. Holmquist. Welcome here in the Moody booth. How are you feeling today, Mr. Coach?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Excited about another day. I mean, what better way to spend the weekend watching basketball, right?
Yeah. And also shout out to women all around the world.
Definitely.
The March
International Women's Day.
You get a fresh glimpse of the hottest coach in the varsity teams. Okay, what I have to ask you is, what was your general overview on your JV boys these last two games yesterday?
We don't have any misconception about this tournament. We're really trying to focus on the things that we can control. Working on fundamentals, solid defense, rebounding, trying to limit transition offense, those small things. There's a reason that there's a varsity level and a junior varsity level. But we're really proud of the guys. They're coming out and they're taking this seriously. trying to learn some stuff, and it's a good chance for them to build some basketball IQ. Playing in a tournament is completely different than a single game once or twice a week, so it's a good experience for them.
And it's, correct me if I'm mistaken, it's their first actual tournament for the JV boys yet this year?
This year, yeah, first tournament, and I think it's been a number of years since we had a JV squad for the high school boys.
Yeah, and this is the first time we actually had 2 official coaches just sticking closely to JV with their undivided attention, so that's good to hear. And how much did you, like in retrospect, comparing from the very beginning of the season when you just saw those guys come in for tryouts, how much did you see them grow as players?
It's been amazing to watch them. They've learned a lot. We had to kind of start fresh from the ground. There's quite a few guys that hadn't really played much organized basketball before, so we spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, trying to address some of the issues that they hadn't had a chance to deal with yet. So it kind of limited what we could do offensively. But they've grown a lot. It's been great to watch.
And you were coaching the varsity boys last year. You stepped up while Coach Stubbs was indefinitely out. And how much of the coach's playbook and trainings and all those techniques did you use on the JV boys, or did you have to make a completely different scheme for them in terms of practices?
Ultimately, we tried to keep it close because the idea behind the JV squad is that they'll learn the basics of the offense and the defense, so that when they get the chance to move up to varsity, they've already got that foundation, they've already got those basics. But with the level of athleticism and the number of guys that can run the offense, we have to change it up a little bit, make it a little bit simpler, change some different things. But really what we were trying to do, and we practice in the same gym as the varsity, so we get to run some stuff together. But we were trying to get it to where they were seeing the offense already, so that next year that's not completely new to them.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
you so much.
Malik. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
It's all my fault. So what's your name?
My name is Hubertas.
And how do you spell that?
Hubertas.
Okay, and so how do you feel after losing to the Vampires in the beginning of day 2?
I mean, it was our chance to make it to the finals, but we didn't use it, so it's kind of shame. But we will keep fighting and win as much as possible.
Well, the good news is in these preliminary rounds, it doesn't determine whether you'll get to the finals or not. It's just like a bracket round robin. So you might be second or third and end up playing the second place. But you still have a chance to get in the finals, so don't worry. And please tell me, because I know you're in the Lithuanian national team, so how long have you been playing basketball and professionally?
I've been playing basketball for 10 years now. This is my 10th year, and professionally with grown men, this is my first year. I'm playing in Lithuania's 2nd division, so yeah.
And so, do you want this to be a professional career later in life?
Yeah, I'm seeking for what's the best for me in basketball. I'll try to go to study in US and see how it goes then.
Would you rather be in the NBA or Euroliga?
I just don't care. I just want to play.
I get that. So, do you have any local tournaments in Vilnius similar to CISA or?
Yeah, with our team in Vilnius, we play one local tournament. We're doing well there. It's a good practice for us there, and I think we came prepared to CISA, but unfortunately we already lost 2 games, so that's not that good.
And did you win the local tournament?
I mean, it's still going on. Last year we took 2nd place.
Wow, that's impressive. All right, well, we hope to see you here next year for CISA, and we hope, of course, good luck for you this year. And yeah, thank you, Hubertus.
Thank you.
That's it for Game 7, guys. We'll be back for Game 8 in about 18 minutes. Thank you.